Good morning, I'm Daryl Potton. Thanks for joining me today. Today I'm going to take a look around the house and kind of review everything around here. Yeah, I can't believe it's April 20th, 2021 and it's snowing out. It's ridiculous. Look at that. Can't believe that. I woke up this morning and there it was out there snowing. It started snowing about 8 o'clock this morning. I got a little patch of grape hyacinths coming up here. And I got a few tulips. I'm gonna have to dig them up and separate them. They've been in here for a couple years. I'm sure there's a bunch of little baby bulbs down in there. Got some bushes, I'm not for sure what them are. Some daffodils, they already opened up. I think most of them are done already. Have a little bit of lemon balm growing up in here. That stuff goes all over the place. You got to keep it under control because it'll take over. Got a few ferns coming up on the other side of this fence. There's quite a few more. Them are called Fiddleheads when they first come up. Apparently you can eat those when they first come up. We tried some last year. I just wanted to try one. I didn't want to try something I never had before and get sick, but it kind of tastes like spinach and asparagus. I didn't get sick from it, so I think I might try a little bit more this year. I just tried one small piece just to make sure. You don't know what the allergies of what kind of plants have affect other people might be different. I don't recommend to other people to try it unless they feel it's safe for themselves, so I thought I'd give it a try. I figured one little piece, worst thing it could do is make me sick. It didn't. I mean, I've seen other YouTube videos where people eat them, but I was a little leery. I'm not apt to try the first thing because someone else does. Got a few more tulips over here. Some more hyacinths. We didn't put them there. I don't know how they got over here, but they just kind of spread by themselves. These plants over here are full-size hyacinths, unlike the grape hyacinths, which is a smaller species. Got a couple of hostas in there. My son just put them in this year. I believe them flowers there are hyacinths. I think they're done too already. Got a few of them in here. It's kind of like the tulips. I gotta get them dug up and separate them. And this bush here, this is a lilac bush. Got a couple of those. This other one here, my son started trimming it up a little bit. Got a few in the backyard. I really trimmed them down because they get out of hand after a few years. This one here, this is a crocus. It already bloomed a couple weeks ago. Got a few of those around here. Got some mint growing in here. This is a chocolate mint. It's like the lemon balm. It'll take over if you don't watch it. And here's the other lilac bushes. I cut them down last year. They're a lot smaller. Won't be long. They're getting a few buds on them. They smell really good in the summertime. There's 6 of them. Yeah, I had to cut those down last year. They hadn't been trimmed in 5 or 6 years. And they get way out of hand if you don't take care of them. Got a few more daffodils back here by the pond. This larger one behind here is African lily, or else it's called blue lily or common. There's some more of that lemon balm. Just takes over everything. I think that's a rose bush we got down in there. It's starting to come up. There's some more of them ferns, the fiddleheads I was telling you about. We tried last year. They're just starting to come up. Get down in here, you can see that. Well, it's just starting. That's how if you want to get them, they can't get much bigger than that. I don't know. We didn't plant those. I don't know where the heck they came from. But they're all over the place. And one summer is here good. It's so thick back here you can't see. This little bush I got in the corner, we got a garbage dump site that you can dump yard waste. I found that out there 5 or 6 years ago. Put it back here to try to save it. I believe this plant was a lavender, but it don't look like there's any sign of life in it left. We'll see what happens. This tree here is a rose of Sharon my wife got from her mother quite a few years back. Don't look like it's doing anything, but some of these trees they don't show no sign of life till later in the season. Got this big batch of garlic chives. And things have been here for 15-20 years. We don't really use them that much. We'll come take a snip a couple times a year, but anyway. Now this big furry looking thing behind me there, that's an apple tree that's right on the property lines. It's all bloomed out nice, but I'm afraid the snow is gonna put a little damper on it. The electric company had to come out and trim it. It was getting too close to the line. Honestly, I don't know whose apple tree. It's right on the property line where they all divide. I think it's a little bit of everybody's. Whatever falls on your side, you keep, I guess. Now this is a little apple tree we've had it's a dwarf species. We've had it for, I would say, 5-6 years. Last year, after it was done, I pruned the crap out of it because I want to be able to reach the apples. I don't want to have to get on a ladder to get them. And you know what? It seems be doing just fine, and the blooms are coming out. They're kind of small, but you see in there's a lot of them. It's going to make it a little easier getting to the apples if you ain't get on a 10-foot ladder to get them. My son transplanted these raspberry bushes. They're supposed to be thornless raspberry bushes that my wife got through one of the seed companies. See, 1 or 2 has got a little bit of life on them, but at this point they still look like sticks. I think they're going to make it. Yeah, this stick here is supposed to be a pear tree. I'm not seeing it quite yet. You know, like I say, some of these plants, it takes a little more time before they bloom. Yeah, these 2 shrubs here, another couple shrubs that I salvaged that somebody dug them up and threw them out. So I brought them back and saved their lives. So they look pretty nice for free. Can't beat that. Now most every household yards get these kind of plants. Everyone just digs them up because they think they're weeds. They're called plantain. And supposedly you can eat these leaves. It tastes like spinach. I've done a little research. I haven't tried them yet. I ain't been that hard up and that hungry where I had no food, but I might try them. I don't know. But anyway, every yard has got them. Most people don't know that you can eat them. And also your dandelion. You're supposed to be able to eat the leaves, the flower, the whole plant. And I've never tried it, but my grandfather used to tell me about how they ate it once in a while. Now this stuff here, ground ivy, or else it's called creeping Charlie, field balm, runaway robin. This here is curly dock, or sometimes also known as yellow dock, sour dock, or narrow leaved dock. Yeah, here's another big batch of it. I'm not really for sure what it is. It's a weed. This is another kind of creeping weed that takes over. I had to do a little research on that one also. This is another pesky plant that will choke everything out. I was looking all over for one. I finally found one. It'll just choke everything out. It'll start growing around your green beans, your peppers, anything. Anything it gets, it just grows and grows. And it's hard to get rid of it once it takes over. This plant here is called Shepherd's Purse, or sometimes also known as Lady's Purse, Mother's Heart, Pickpocket, or Pick Purse. Well, I'm going to wrap it up and go inside for today. I ain't going to spend much time out here with this crazy weather. I'll get back at it tomorrow if the weather gets nice. Thanks for following me along on the little tour of the property and looking at plants and stuff. And I'll catch you in the next one.